Hey, what's up? Sami here. Welcome to the Fiido D11 E-Bike Ultimate 100 km range test, video 1. The reason I'm saying video 1 is because I had originally planned to do the range test in one video. However, during the test something unexpected happened and I had to cease the test. So the test is actually not finished, might be one more or even several more later. Anyway, more on that later in this video. Let's just rewind the whole test. Before I started the test, I knew it's going to be a long journey if I ride straight for 100 kilometers. So I installed a bike onto the stem to put my power bank and a camera situation. I also installed the phone bracket to put my phone on to use as a guide. You know, it's 100 kilometers. I wanted to head to somewhere fun in my city. Then is the protective gear. I really wore this previously when I tested e-bikes or e-scooters, but after several crashes, I learned that in a hard way. Finally, it's a backpack. There were water bottles, my drone, and also other stuff in it. The total weight was 88 kilograms. Now the battery is fully charged. Let's go! But one more thing before I finally set out is the data recording. Because some bikes produced by some companies, they give you wrong information, like the fake speed or range. I'm not saying Fiido company does so, I just want to record accurate data. So I was using the Band 3 Pro to record the whole test. Since it has GPS as well, I can later check out all the information and compare. Now, finally all set. The battery is full. The assistant mode is in mode 1, which is the lowest speed assist. The mileage is 0. Let's go full throttle to the test. I wanted to do a time-lapse video of recording the display, going from 0 mileage to whatever it's capable of. But I found the display on my camera was way too dark, and as you can see, the footage is too shaky and unwatchable. So I just put some footage of me riding the bike and the moment when I achieved a certain mileage. Oh, by the way, during the test, I only see the assistant mode in the lowest speed mode, and that's what Fiido told me if I want to get a 100 kilometers range. You may wonder what these 3 mobile speeds are. To be honest, nobody knows. As Fiido told me, the speed is also related to the rider's output. The assistant modes are not measured by speed, but by the output ratio of the motor power. So the 3 mobile modes are getting 20%, 60%, 100% of the motor power respectively. Band shows almost 10 kilometers. Okay, 20 kilometers. I just want to die, you know. And all of a sudden, after I stopped this shot, I fell down. 22 kilometers, still full battery. That's really something. And the bad news is I just fell over from the bike and I scratched my 360 camera. Luckily, I was not hurt, scratched, so I'm okay, thanks to one of this. I want to carry on the test, you know, the full test, but the thing is, seems the back is a little bit distorted, you see. Should be like this way, but the tire, you see, I cannot rectify it, so... Anyway, that's my first test on the Fiido D11. Overall, I'm really impressed with the battery life. I rode straight for 22 kilometers and the battery was still full. Even though I noticed one of the indicators was flashing, that means probably 1/4 of juice will be gone. Even so, 22 kilometers by 4 is 8 kilometers in total. That's really close to what they had claimed on the Fiido D11 page. And I've checked the data on the Band 3 Pro, they are matching. So the Fiido D11 gives us accurate information. Good to know that. Though the bike may feel amazing, I still want to share some of the things I don't like. First is the saddle. It's too narrow and a little bit stiff for my butt, and I feel really painful after the straight 22 kilometers riding. It's literally pain in the ass. But part of that is because I wore an action camera on my chest, and I had to lift my chest all the time in order to shoot the display of the bike. The position was not comfortable for me either. Second is the kickstand. As you can see, if I push the bike backward, then the pedal will stuck because of the stand. And you see the paint here even has been scratched off. Not big issue though, because when you push the back, you normally always retract the stand, right? But sometimes if you forgot, like me, then may cause minor damage. And the pedal is made of metal. I got hurt one time because my foot accidentally bumped on it. Alright guys, the full review will be several days later on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't. I will do a super detailed one by that time. Please subscribe. Our good news is I fixed the distortion of the Fiido D11. It's actually quite easy, just use the tools that come with the box. Also, I put the battery away from the Fiido D11 after this test, as I have not finished the 100 kilometers range yet, just to prevent my colleagues from riding it and consume the battery. Until next test, I will not charge the battery at all or consume the battery. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time.